Merry Christmas!
Christmas is edging ever closer. That means today we get to look behind door 15 of our Advent calendar. For many, a move from Dortmund to arch-rival Schalke, for example, is simply inconceivable. Nevertheless, a number of players have made controversial Bundesliga switches. You've asked to see those players who have completed transfers to a rival club. So here are our top 10. We start our countdown with Mats Hummels. He may have been born in Munich, but his success story as a footballer didn't begin until Jurgen Klopp took him to Dortmund from Bayern's reserves in January 2008. With Borussia, he became a two-time Bundesliga and one-time DFB Cup winner. Now, he's made his return to title rivals Bayern.
Nicely headed away by Mats Hummels!
Moving to a local rival never sits well with the fans, but that's just what 1860 München's Jens Jeremis did in the 1998-99 season, also making the switch to Bayern. His move was very much worthwhile though, as Jeremis won 6 German championships and 2 cups during his 8 years with the Munich Giants. The rivalry up north between Werder Bremen and Hamburg is well known. That didn't bother striker Bubuka Sanogo though, who started with the red shorts.
What a goal! What an absolutely magnificent goal for Hamburg! And Sanogo once again.
After 2 seasons in Hamburg colours, he made the brave move to Bremen in 2007-08. Finishing as a runner-up with the green and whites and also scoring a goal against his former employers. Miroslav Klose joined Werder 1 year after their most recent title win in the 2003-04 season. And as champions, they were certainly considered a major rival for the mighty Bayern back then. And after 3 successful seasons in Bremen, that's just who Klose opted to move to. His dream of lifting the Meisterschale finally came true in Munich, as they were crowned champions in 2008 and 2010. In summer 2010, a then fairly unknown 22-year-old called Robert Lewandowski joined Dortmund. He became an integral part of a new era for the Black and Yellows, celebrating 2 league titles and a cup win with Borussia.
And he goes in as well! Robert Lewandowski does what he does best.
A somewhat surprise move to Dortmund's title rivals from Munich followed though, where his success story has continued with back-to-back Bundesliga triumphs. Rodolfo Esteban Cardoso has something of an unusual transfer history. He wore Bremen colours in the 95-96 season, but then he was sent out on loan to local rivals Hamburg of all sides for the following season. However, his Werder past wasn't a problem with them, as at the end of the campaign, Hamburg signed the Argentinian on a permanent deal. There's no secret that the proximity of Köln and Bayer Leverkusen makes them big rivals, but that didn't stop striker Patrick Helmes making the short but controversial journey from the cathedral city to Leverkusen back in 2008.
What a chance! Helmes, what a goal! Superb! Absolutely first class!
He spent 3 seasons there and then had a spell at Wolfsburg before returning to the Billy Goats, where he still works today as a coach of the reserve team. This man was part of one of the biggest title shocks in German top-flight history. Valerian Ismic was a member of the Werder Bremen side that surprised everyone to win the Bundesliga in 2003-04. He spent another campaign with the champions before swapping green and white for the red of Bayern, where the now Wolfsburg coach won the league in his first season. Borussia Dortmund versus Schalke is the mother of all derbies in Germany. Andreas Muller knows all about that. He spent 6 years in black and yellow, even scoring against the Royal Blues. But then in 2000-2001, he then answered the call from neighbouring Gelsenkirchen. Muller made 86 appearances over 3 seasons for Schalke before ending his playing career at Eintracht Frankfurt. Top of our charts is Germany's World Cup winner Mario Götze. The Dortmund youth product's professional career began in the 2009-10 campaign, and his first Bundesliga title came 1 year later. A League and Cup double followed in the 2011-12 season, but the next step was a 2013 move to Bayern, who he helped fire to victory in his very first match against his ex-club.
Oh, it's in! The poke from Götze, he doesn't celebrate.
He may have won 3 league titles with Bayern, but all was not well down south for Götze. The Dortmund boy insisted on a return home ahead of the current campaign and went on to set up the winning goal again in a first meeting with his former employers.
The flicks, the tricks, the flair, the swagger.
Loads over the effort. The first goal of the Bundesliga season is an absolute crack.
Pick me.
Take part now.